Hey Pisces, how are you doing? This is a timeless reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support. So thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful Pisceans? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What's coming towards you, the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What you are focused on is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Devil. Major Arcana 4, Capricorn. Okay, Pisces, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Five of Pentacles, and the fives in the tarot signifies change. Something has to change, something has to give, and in order for there to be change, you have to be the change. And a matter of fact, you have the clarity, you have the truth. This is also facts, and you're wise beyond your years. What's coming towards you is you detaching, purging, walking away from anything that is not serving a highest good. But there is something about temptation, or there is something about toxicity, getting away or removing the toxicity. And this could be becoming more disciplined with your diet, or removing yourself from energetic leeches, people who leech off you, or there is something about codependency. Somebody here, you could be getting help. This is receiving or getting judge, lawyer, doctor, an attorney, and getting yourself out of some kind of rut. Or there is an energy of, okay, you know what? I haven't been looking after my health. I need to have more discipline. And there is something about leaving something out in the cold for good reason. So see, you're turning your back, but not on yourself, on which is actually dragging on or dragging out. What is this Five of Pentacles? And the Three of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Three of Cups could be socialization, friends, or foes. So right here, who's wearing a false mask or a false persona? And that can also be imposter syndrome, where you have been socializing with people, or maybe you have been eating too much, drinking too much, and you're like, wow, this is actually making me feel like the booze blues. Or you do have some kind of third-party interference. It could be a toxic job situation where you know that possibly there's two people doing something, you know it's not right, and you're like, I'm not going to engage in that. Six of Swords, getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings. You have the light at the end of the tunnel. This is also expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, and taking off the rose-colored glasses. And here, you're like, yeah, deuces, I'm out of here. Eight of Cups, purging, and having more discipline and focus. And you know, King of Swords is an energy of discipline, but it is also cutting out any kind of deceptive behavior, whether that this is your own or those around you. So people who stay out in the wee nights, maybe you're having more discipline for yourself. You're like, yeah, you know what? I need to establish a better bedtime for myself. I'm actually running myself ragged and making myself sick. Let's see what this Eight of Cups is. And the Moon. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. And the Moon card is about stay calm in the times of uncertainty. This is also tapping into your intuition, a deep knowing. Or there is something about ill health, mental health, or there is something deceptive, and you know it. And you might not be talking about this situation, but the Moon card is also the comfort zone. getting out of what is familiar. And what is familiar will only go around and around in a circle, in a pattern. And the definition of insanity is doing something over and over and over again with a person, place, or a situation and expecting a different result. This could also be somebody who friend zoned you and you're just realizing, you know what? I need to do something for myself. And with this wisdom and knowledge, it is also about getting a second opinion or great advice. And the Moon card, everything you want, dream of, and desire is in the unfamiliar territories. And you're going for it. Everything you want, dream of, and desire. But there could be something about power and control. Or maybe somebody had a lot of power and control over you. Maybe it was limerence. Maybe it was an illusion. Maybe it was fantasy. The need for greed. And again, removing yourself from the fake people, the phony balonies. What is this King of Swords? King of Swords is about discipline, stoicism, and remaining objective. Or this could be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep myself quiet. And in the wee nights or at night, maybe you write things down. I feel like your best answers or your intuition is by water. Flow with the water. Go towards water. A deep knowing. Seeing through any kind of discipline, but at the same time being wise. What is this King of Swords? And the Four of Cups. Wow. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Do not get distracted on your path right now. Super duper important. Because that Four of Cups, again, can be distractions. What is distracting me from my path? Who is distracting me? Am I comparing myself to other people? This is also moving away from anybody who is complaining, or if you're dealing with negative Nancy and a Debbie Downer. No matter what you give to this person, they're never satisfied, they're never happy. Four of Cups is also feeling bored, discontent, and disappointed in some kind of circumstance. And here, this is the milk has expired, the milk has curdled. So don't be disappointed in yourself. Keep your head held high here and just watch the distractions, because you're the one with the clarity and truth here. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is your end all be all, your big old house, your white picket fence. This could also be something about legacy, luxury, inheritance, and commitment. What am I committing to? But this can also be an energy of going towards a new job situation. And Four of Cups, there is something about fantasy. And here, something about fantasy and fake. It was almost like being in a socialization or around certain environments, and you had to act a certain way, but you're not going to do it anymore. And the Three of Swords in the blocked and challenged position. What is this Three of Swords? Hurt, pain, sadness, loss. Oh, now they're feeling the loss of you. And the Six of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the Six of Cups is nostalgic thoughts of the past, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. But there is something about healing some kind of past situation. Or there is something about growing up very quickly. It's like you had to be the responsible one. I'm feeling like you need to be more of a rebel here. And something that was quite peachy and soft and playful, I'm also getting letting your inner child out to play, let loose, have fun, skip down the road. Maybe you're feeling quite lonely and you need socialization. But there is an energy of a past situation that really hurt your heart or hurt your feelings. So this could actually be in pursuit of seeking counseling, therapy, finding somebody who has the cases of the smarty pantses, or a need for you to put blinders on and just focus on where you're going, what you're doing, and that discipline. Because there is a bunch of distractions around you that are trying to pull you back into this scenario. So healing something from a past situation that really hurt you. And it could have been something from even childhood trauma. Okay, I'm getting a handle on it. I'm not going to just fog over it or cloud over it anymore. Four of Swords. Four of Swords is about healing, rest, recovery, rejuvenation, recharging your battery. What is this devil energy? Devil energy is any kind of low vibrational energy. So nobody can keep you a prisoner or hostage of your past unless you allow these people to keep staying in your energy field. Devil energy can also be something that is tempting you with a good time, a good offer right here. Where do you think you're going? It's only 10 o'clock at night. You usually stay out till 3 in the morning, right? And the Hermit. Wow. Major Arcana 4, Virgo. And the Hermit is a withdrawn energy. And here, shining your light into of what you're most afraid of seeing. And the Devil can be any kind of low vibrational energy. But there is something about a passed on loved one sending you messages at this time. Counseling, therapy, healing, or even finding a mentor. And, you know, devil energy could be father. So something about growing up. Maybe you had a really rigid and restrictive, mean father. And so you didn't feel the loving care, nurturing that you needed. Let's see what this Five of Pentacles and the Friends. Moving away from some kind of friendship, bond. It could be a brother or sister who maybe at one time this was a great connection, but it turned into codependency or just addictions. Because this here could be like ill health, mental health, deceptive behavior. You're like, I'm smoking my tires through all this. I deserve a heck of a lot better. And I'm worthy and deserving of having that. And I'm not going to be sucked into any kind of low vibrational energy. What is this? Five of Pentacles and 3 Cups. And the 6 of Swords. This is you finding balance, finding strength, getting out of those choppy waters, the light at the end of the tunnel. And there could be something that's trying to tempt you or pull you back. But I feel like your soul is too strong. This could also be materialism, materialistic. And there is something about codependency. This is, I stand in the light of truth. 5 Pentacles. This could be like some kind of team or sport. Or maybe somebody's saying to you, you're not a team player. I feel like you've been a team player for too long. What is this 6 of Cups and 3 of Swords? In the blocked and challenged position. Something about being somewhere. This 6 of Cups and 4 Cups together is the 10 of Cups. Which is returning to good health and healing, financial recovery. This is on a personal level. And the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Page of Swords can be somebody who is very triggered. Nundies are in a knot. Or there is a parrot. Somebody who gossips, talks behind your back. And I think that you found this out. And it can be very hurtful when you trusted a friend or you trusted, you know, your brother or sister, something like that. It's like, who can I trust? Well, you can trust yourself. And don't compare your life to anybody else's life. This is your unique journey. And it's almost like doing something, going somewhere, but doing it singular and solo. Or there is something about your intuition that strongly, that gut feeling that you know. Page of Swords is also my big talker. It's somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't reflect. So somebody didn't come through for you like you did for them. This is really powerful energy. So what is this? Chained, bound to, it's a release, so. Wow, and the Nine of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You have the Eight of Cups. By stepping out into the unfamiliar territories, getting out into the unknown, and having trust, but you also have a ton of clarity and truth. And right here, this Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wishes granted, wish fulfillment, a dream come true, or being rewarded for doing the hard thing. And you haven't wanted to do it. I know, because getting out of that familiar territory, whether that this is a job situation, a friendship, moving away from family, it's like hoping, wishing, and dreaming. And see how that there's a lab, there's a golden lab there. But see how it's like the universe is applauding you. Withdraw from the attachment. Or if anybody is, again, this jealousy and greed, justice. Standing in the place of integrity, there's a win-win for you in the forecast. And you know it. That can also be new contracts. Something you've been hoping for, wishing of, dreaming of. Maybe becoming your own entrepreneur. Signing papers and getting out of some kind of situation that has been quite sticky. Page of Swords. Don't be triggered by another person who is just a page. You're the King of Swords. Personal power, strength, and determination. Confidence, bravery, strength, and your own personal power. Self-doubt. And see how there is you sitting here, and then there's parents in the background. Feelings of inadequacy. Release and let go. Overcome that. You are nothing of what you say to yourself of hurtful things. I'm also getting an energy around you who is either in a place of self-doubt, feeling inadequate in life. But this 10 in the tarot is about the Wheel of Fortune. It's like luck going in your favor. So don't second guess yourself. It's your own personal power and strength and determination to get you past this feeling of that blame, shame, or what are my parents going to think of me? There's something from your past that still triggers you. So how can you come from a place of neutral? Caretaker, putting others first. Have you been doing this for too long? Have you been running yourself ragged over helping people and bending over backwards? And again, not receiving anything in returns. And putting others first. This is your time to put yourself on this pedestal. And don't get distracted, because the milk has curdled, the milk has expired. Phobias, anxiety, and overcoming fears. It's like you're facing the fear, or facing the fear that you never thought you would overcome. And this is the hurdle. And the 11 in tarot is justice, which is fairness, balance, equality. and equilibrium. Happiness. Your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. You get to choose to be happy. You can wake up and feel like how you felt yesterday, or you can wake up and understand that today is a new day. And Nine of Cups is feeling pretty damn good. Speak up. If you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. Self-doubt. Feeling like you can't speak up, feeling like you can't speak out. It's a lie, right? So speak out and express yourself. If you avoid conflict to keep the peace, right? The definition of insanity, I'll just, go along to get along. But how is that working for you? These are self-care cards. Kindness. What if being kind to yourself really could change everything? What if being kind to yourself could really change everything? So right now it's about the Pisces you journey. It's not about others right now. It's about what is it that you want? Where is it that you want to go? Because if you can think about it, if you can dream about it, you can have it. And your outcome is joy, pleasure, fun, happiness, being in good company. And I feel like there could be another individual around you. And this could be just you and a friend, you and a mentor, finding guidance. Mind. You are the master of your inner world, and you decide how the outer world affects you. Cultivate a calm inner space, inner state. And I'm just going to get some money cards, because on here, there is no actual grounded energy except the Hermit here in the outcome. Moving away from poverty thinking, moving away from insecurities. I'm too fat, I'm too this, I'm too that. You're none of those things. That's why looking at things on social media can be quite daunting. It's about pay attention to what you're looking at. Independence. Managing money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. I feel like that there could be somebody depending on you. And maybe this has been happening for a very long time, right? Somebody who is materialistic, or there is something about, gambling, drugs, alcoholism. You're moving away from all of that and coming back into this Nine of Cups, which is creating your own emotional happiness, becoming you, the person you were always meant to be. Opportunity, new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. The change is coming just in time. Endings. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. It's time to say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Hasta mañana. Deuces. I'm out of here. And in the boat. Resources. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely and as necessary, as needed. Well, Pisces, you already know what you're doing. I feel like you're on the move. You have the clarity, you have the truth. And if you need anybody that can give you a second opinion or great advice, you have that King of Swords, but it is also express your truth. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Pisces, if you want to book private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.